Hi guys, it's Alex and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you with me to a Korean hospital because, well, I'm on a H1 working holiday visa, and after 6 months you're required to pay into the National Health Insurance. Apparently my travel insurance doesn't cover childbirth, so yep, I wasn't qualified. So now I have to pay 150,000 won for mandatory insurance every month. At the beginning I thought I might be exempt because I have travel insurance, but I didn't realize it's not gonna be enough. So I was a bit shocked to pay 150,000 won every month, but if I'm paying this much, I might as well use it. I was super lucky to even get to this appointment because it's at Seoul National University, which is one of the best hospitals in Korea. The only catch is that the full body checkup costs around 900,000 won, which is insane. It's a lot. It's expensive. And that's with the medical insurance, because if I didn't have it, it would have been way more. And I feel really lucky that I'm even able to pay for that checkup, because not everyone can, and I know that. But to put it in perspective, especially in the US and in the UK, if I were to go private, I would have paid like 3 times more at least. So yeah, it is very expensive, but it's not as unreasonable as it first felt. So what does my checkup include? It's everything from like blood checks, ultrasounds, heart checks, and even a lot of other screenings that I haven't done before. Like regular checkups have been a part of my life so far, but there's actually one thing that I'm really nervous about, and it's the endoscopy. I hope I said that right. It's the tube down your throat. I don't know if it's the same in your country, but luckily in Korea you can ask to be put to sleep, so you don't feel it at all. The only catch is that obviously it's paid extra and you have to bring with you a guardian so that they can take care of you later. So let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed. I'm really scared about that part. I really wanted to film the actual hospital experience for you guys, but unfortunately, once I was inside, I wasn't allowed to film. So instead of filming the vlog that I planned, I'm here the next day to give you a full story time of what happened on the day of the full body checkup. And it's insane. Korea is insane. Honestly. So here's how it went. I arrived at the hospital around 10 a.m. First, you sit at the registration desk where you complete the paperwork and you pay. And that was the most hurtful part of the whole experience, the payment. Then they directed me to the bathroom where you change into the hospital gown. I just changed into this cute little robe. I'm ready. Let's do this. It's my first time in a hospital like this. And that's when the shock started. I was called immediately to my first checkup, and it just went like from door to door, one after another, and it was just so quick and so efficient. The most surprising thing, I think, is that all the doctors and all the checkups were right next to each other in the same building. So I didn't really have to go anywhere. Like, it was literally door to door. Like my eye check, my blood tests, my scan, everything is in one building, not in separate buildings that I expected. I've never seen anything like that anywhere else. The only thing that I had to wait for was the last part, which was the endoscopy. Every single doctor was very nice, very quick, and as I said, very efficient. But one thing that you have to notice is that they don't really speak English, so you need to know a little bit of Korean or have someone that can translate for you. The last thing I want to mention is that you can definitely find cheaper places to have your checkup, but Seoul National University is a very prestigious place, and it's super convenient because, as I said, you can do everything in one place, and I was done with all of my checkups in like 2.5 hours. So I was done by 12:30. That is insane. When I was talking to my best friend, she's Polish, she lives in Poland, and she told me how insane is that. I haven't been living in Poland for a long time, so I haven't realized, but in Poland you basically have to schedule every single test separately with different doctor, different hospital. So if you want to have like 10 different tests done, then you have to go to 10 different places, where here you just go to one place, 2.5 hours, done. It's incredible. Coming from the UK, where I couldn't even go to a family doctor a lot of the times, it's insane. My room is spinning and I'm done. I'll talk to you guys later about everything, because now I'm still dragged. Okay. I passed out in the car and we came to eat finally. Last time I had to stop eating until 9 p.m. Then I couldn't drink or eat anything else. So today is my first meal. Tan. And I'm so tired. During the whole process, I noticed that the doctors were genuinely surprised that they saw someone in their 20s doing the whole body checkup. One of them even mentioned that they mostly just have patients that are in their 50s or older. When I asked about it, the nurse said that the preventative care isn't as popular among young Koreans. I know some people might think that I'm being overly cautious about like checking my entire body, especially at my age. I'm 26. But I always think that prevention is so much easier than the actual treatment after it's too late, right? Plus, it will be valuable to compare when I'm older and if something's changing, if something's happening. So I believe that I made a right choice, even though it was crazy expensive. Let's go home because it's too hot. I'm boiling. It's like 31 degrees outside and it's supposed to be autumn by this point. So, before we continue to the rest of the video, I just wanted to give you a little break and I wanted to show you the Korean medicine. Unfortunately, I got sick after recording that hospital video, and I find it very interesting how Koreans give you medicine. So once you go to the doctor, I have a common cold, so it's fine, but they give you medicine that looks like this. You just get it in the little sachets for however many days you need. You have it for dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner again. So you don't really have to remember when to take it and how many tablets and how many days. You just follow this. And it's great because you don't really have to waste all the medicine like you do in Poland, because in Poland you need to buy the huge tablet box that you usually just never use fully, so it just expires and sits in your cabinet. Let's go back to the video. So that was my experience doing the full checkup in Korea. Honestly, health is one thing that you shouldn't really ignore. And I know that not everyone has the privilege to be able to afford that body check. But at the same time, it reminded me of how important it is to check your health and use the healthcare you're paying for. You've been putting off your health checkup. This is your reminder. Do it now for yourself, and your future self will thank you later. I hope you didn't get bored with my story time format instead of the vlog that I planned originally. I think vlogs are a little bit more fun to watch. Still, I hope it was helpful, maybe as a reminder to take care of your health or to see how the healthcare works in Korea and how you could do that checkup yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. That really helps a lot. And let me know in the comments, how would that full body checkup look like in your country? How easily accessible is hospital visit in your country? Because in Korea, as I said, even if you have a cold, you can just go to a Korean hospital and they will give you medicine right away. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk more. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye.